You had a TikTok that was really interesting, and I'm always happy to see your face when I scroll through those things when I'm killing time. But you said that pricing should be something that should come up in the conversation very early.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering though, if I bring up pricing and I'm higher than most of my competitors, they get turned off, and I don't get a chance to tell them the value.
Totally get it.
Come in. So I'm just wondering if I give pricing right away, they don't have any idea what they're paying for, and they want to just say, all right, well, thanks, I'll keep shopping around, as opposed to, can I come in and see what actually here I'd be paying for?
Totally understand everything you're saying, and everything you're saying is makes sense. I want to give you a different perspective though, okay? When I say give pricing early, I don't mean for you to immediately, before you figured out what's that person's current situation, where do they want to go, right? Knowing what their current situation is, where they want to go, so that you can articulate how you can help them get there. I don't mean you go, hey, before we get started on this conversation, I got to tell you my pricing, it's X amount per month, right? I'm not saying that. What I am saying is if they ask, I want you to freely give it to them. We're not doing this old school, I don't know who figured this out, the car business, like I can't give you a price until I get your keys, right? I hate these car salespeople, sales coaches. They're gross. Nobody wants to do business that way. I'm not saying hide your price, and I'm not saying go, but what I'm saying is as early as possible, get the price out here. And here's the reason that you might not realize that I want to put in. I realize your price is higher. That's actually a good thing, because higher price means perceived quality. The problem is this: when we don't get the price out early, not knowing the price psychologically blocks our ability to make a decision. I'm going to say this again because it's really important. In super high-end retail, half of them have figured this out and they're thriving. The other half have not. When you have a retail store and there are no prices on merchandise, they actually sell less than the ones that are like that purple jacket is $3,885. Once, even though, oh my God, that's 10 times more than it is over at Men's Warehouse, right? Once somebody does not see the price, there's very limited steps that they can take in terms of taking the idea seriously. Okay? And this is in the psychological that most sales coaches never figure out. If I don't know what the price is, I can't take it seriously. And that blocks my ability to take the next level in considering it. Like, can you imagine if you were looking at buying houses and they were like, we don't tell you the price until you've gone through the house and you've really looked at it and we've seen your credit score and blah, 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 blah. Nobody would go through. They have to know, because I want to be able to take it seriously. So, in summary, I'm not saying volunteer the price really early, but I'm also once you know enough information to kind of understand their situation, get them a price. If you guys, for all of you, if you're in a situation, well, we don't have a set standard price, we have ranges. If somebody asks you the price, give them a range, right? Our software ranges from $750 a month on upwards to $17,000, depending on the size of your organization and what you need in the applications. If I could ask you a few questions about what's going on in your world, I can kind of narrow down where we're at in that zone. Fair enough? Yeah, sure. How many users do you have? 48, right? What's most important to you in this application? We need XYZ, okay? Get the price to them early because it blocks their ability to make a decision.